My take on Where Winds Meet, and I ain't gonna mince my words. Would I recommend it to a friend? No, as after the first solo story, the solo content becomes very mid. The online content means nothing, and there is no real player agency outside of building in guild and your co-op world. Everything is time-gated. Your progression is wiped out each update as you get new gear. You do not build a surplus if you play more than not. So this means the main driver of the game is the social side and not progression. That's what Vu wanted from a game. So good, eh? Well, apart from the social tools in-game are lacking example, you can't even make and list a player event, say for example, a custom PvP tournament or a wedding, via a simple notice board system and maybe tie it into the in-game newspaper, not rocket science. You see, as someone that watched World Chat, I know this is something people could use. Oh, streamer not passing that on? Because they live in their little community and not the game. Wise up devs.
And you know that people post and say feedback to content creators so they get seen, not because they normally have a real, genuine, thought-out take. That's 101 psychology stuff. Nah, you have to watch the players without them knowing, else it's all an act for their friends and idols. But I do proper research and feedback, and sorry, NetEase, this is all you get for free. Since you have snubbed me so far, I have played from the start of global release. I haven't done everything because there are parts I don't wish to do, and it's true, the game does not force you to do all content, but for myself and even some completionists, there is nothing left to do. Apart from laggy, meta-dominated PvP to gain a temporary title if you put in 100 to 200 matches and a little, and I mean little reward. As soon as people start to see how empty the PvP is, it's game over for said creators in that area. Who wants to watch the same thing over and over, especially if you have lost interest in the PvP yourself? Do PvP, get title, brag to friends that have got the same. Maybe put it on your curriculum vitae, eh? Come on, the PvP just shows you have some skill, a good ping and time to waste, or a GVG on the weekend, that may be okay. Or maybe a washout game avoids progression and reward in any way that affects player power beyond a very tight window. Hey, yet again I would say this was okay if the game actually had the social tool for the social game it's trying to be. Social drivers in a game like this are about what you have and others do not, be it to brag or to help them. Oof, the joke of a system where I can lend friends an outfit for 30 minutes. Do one devs, that's lame. This social driver does not exist outside of outfits, of which I've bought a lot myself and gifted a few. Oof. Gonna hurt some people that forked out when no one cares what they are wearing, or even if they have the 40k boat, as nothing means anything to anyone. Just an empty game, and you have failed your social goals and ignored the feedback that you needed to hear, cause, well, it's from a freak like Vu. There's a reason I'm different, why seem strange? Because I'm wired for pattern recognitions and probability. This is why I research so well. I'm not popular, I'm just Vu. Game is pretty, but has next to no online substance. People stand around online, either killing guards as that's the only ad hoc PvE en masse, or trolling each other with meridian skills. The one-way CC a player can enact on you with no recourse, and this can force you to go back to solo if it's running rampant. Yet the devs know of this issue. No, they do not care. So I will spend my thousands elsewhere. Video, I guess. Oh, wait, I said the game is pretty if you actually walk around a while, especially in early maps. You see what a mess it is. It's disappointing, especially in a game where visuals are key. It's like a hobbyist map mod maker was given the company assets in Unreal Editor and told to make something in a few days. It shows they do not care. They just get content out and close the window on it. I have filed reports of many of the more troubling visual errors and no improvement. The message is clear, they don't wanna hear. Big shiny content creators aren't going to tell you this. Big shiny content creators hardly play the game from what I see. Some are getting a nice bit of spend to promote the game, but you know, Vu, I keep it true. Content creators normally do one aspect of the game as their main focus. Maybe it's bosses, maybe it's PvP arena, maybe it's lore, maybe it's just draws up the shop, and that is fine. But it's not what I see from the average player. They want things to do, not one thing to hyper focus on. A player that is not a content creator? Well, you may want more from the game, as you're not sitting there with an audience to entertain and chat with. And where wins meet hasn't got shit. I'm gonna keep playing their GVG with friends, but I would not recommend this game. And sure, I got some really solid solutions, but I can't be asked. I tried reaching out as a long-term player that watches all aspects of the game, but the staff? Thick as shit in this case, and oof, it's showing in the numbers. As soon as the FOMO mechanic fails to pull people in, the game is dead. And what is their FOMO? There isn't one past outfits, and a lot miss out because they can't afford. The social system aren't in place to spread the wealth and outfit opportunities via player-hosted events. Wow, what a crock of shit they made of this one. Like I said, there are solutions, but they ain't paying me, so meh. Lead designer Chris Liu or producer Beryl Liu, did you even make a plan? I don't think you did. You are running on hopes and dreams and just happy it's not collapsed yet. You know this, I know this. You're lost for direction. Will they turn it around? I doubt it. They really aren't that smart, and they don't get the non-Eastern market. Voo out!